What is going on, guys? We are here again, and we are going to be continuing another movie that I know a lot of people have mixed feelings on this film from what I've been seeing. And I'm just going to go ahead and say, again, this is my opinion. Whether you enjoyed the movie, whether you hated the movie, or whether you're neutral about it, again, we're going to be talking about Shazam for the Gods, obviously, what you're seeing right now. So we have a lot of the same cast returning to play as, of course, obviously, Shazam, Zachary Levi, the older one, and we got, the young Billy, and we got Freddy and all these other characters. Now, the entire premises of the film is you have the daughters of Atlas that get released after Billy broken the scepter that was originally of the original Shazam, and his family that he has created have been trying to become heroes, have been trying to protect their city and go on with their lives. And Billy, getting older, he's scared that he's going to be let go by his foster parents, and he's not going to be around his family anymore, and everyone kind of going their own separate ways, and he's worried about that. And in the film, the daughters of Atlas, they pretty much go after the Shazam family, and he has no choice but to fight these gods. And what was really cool about this, I will say, is that just by the way they kind of took upon it, is trying to put the Greek gods in here a little bit, and also how that they're still learning their powers. Shazam, along with the others, they are still learning on how to use their abilities. And I will say that this movie probably was not my favorite DC movie. There were some moments in here I liked. It had your normal action, kind of corny slash adventure jokes and things of that nature. Some of the jokes didn't really fully go through. Some of it did. And it probably wasn't, I would say, as good as the first one, in my opinion, but I did like this movie overall to a certain degree. I think that it was interesting how that they were wanting to put different things in the film, and it flopped, and I'm very happy it did, because one of the things that I know that was going around was, okay, who's going to be in this film? Will Wonder Woman be in this film? Will Superman be in this film? Will Black Adam be in this film? Will Aquaman be in this film? Will Flash be in this film? No, but Aquaman, Flash, Wonder Woman, Superman, Batman were brought up. Wonder Woman does make an appearance. I'm going to go ahead and say that, so I'm not going to try to give too much away. At the same time, Black Adam is not mentioned either. I will say that there was another thing I was mentioned about one of the characters being gay. A lot of ones made a big rant about this. Honestly, I really don't think it's that big of a deal to make an announcement or something like that. If they are, if they're not, who cares? It was pretty much like I was just rolling my eyes about, like, I really don't care about this. It's more along the lines, I just want to care about the story, and it just felt like it was more of like a joke more than anything, and a joke that failed. And it made me kind of go, okay, what was the purpose of putting this in the film when it was that low of a meaning? And at the same time, it made you really go into other characters trying to go into their own. Like, we had Mary, who was trying to work. We had Billy, who was trying to deal with being separated, from his newly formed family, and trying to learn still how to be a hero. And at the same time, with these daughters that were wanting power, and then how the character Lucy Liu, she was wanting more power than what originally she supposedly wanted, but she wanted more power than what she came across as. And then the one Anne, who was the youngest out of all of them, her and Freddie gather a relationship, and the oldest sister, she thinks that she wants all the power, and then later on gets revealed that she kind of really doesn't. So there's a lot of things in the film that kind of make you go, okay, it's going one way, and then it switches it. So I think the movie has this basic analysis of what's going to happen, but at the same time, it does have where you kind of gather what's going to happen, but at the same time you don't. So I would say it's pretty basic to follow. It's not hard to follow. It's a decent film overall. It does have comedy, it does have action, adventure, a lot of things that a DC film has. At the same time, it was just hard for me to really focus on this, at the same time take this movie seriously. And the reason why is because of the fate and the notification of what DC is like right now with everything that's going on behind the scenes, everything going on with the movies, either the movies being deleted or actors being replaced or being fired, or things that happen going on with other films. There was a lot of things that were supposed to be in this film from behind the scenes, from everything that I've seen and heard from not only Zachary Levi but from other things that have, that Henry Cavill was supposed to be in here. We were supposed to try to have The Rock in here. There was issues on Black Adam with The Rock. There's a lot of things that again have gone on behind the scenes in Hollywood that has made this movie not only hard to watch, but at the same time hard to see it succeed, because it's been failing so much in the box office for money wise, and also with the current state of DC right now is just a mess. And I'm just going to say this, hopefully DC does get better. Would I personally like to see Zachary Levi return as Shazam? I would love to see him return, but at the same time, it's not going to be up to me. It's not going to be up to certain people. It's going to be up to the ones that's, leading the executives, like James Gunn and ones like that. Unfortunately, whether they listen to us or not is really not up to us. It's going to be their decision no matter what we say, no matter what we do. But again, that's just my thought about it. I think Shazam for the Gods was an okay film. I don't think it was the best film, but I think it was an okay film overall. Would I watch it again? Sure, if there was really nothing on, but I would not say that I would be very excited to possibly watch another film like this again, because again, I'm just not really too hyped up on hero movies as of right now. But let me know what you guys thought about this overall down in the comments down below. If you guys are new to the channel, always consider subscribing. Leave a big fat like on the video if you guys enjoyed, and I'll be seeing you as always on the very next one.